it's Jim Lynn here. Welcome to episode 14 of Mr. Lynn's Workshop. Something a bit different for this episode. On the 13th of November, some friends and I went to the Scale Model World Plastic Model Exhibition. This was held in the International Centre at Telford in England, and it's run by the IPMS, the International Plastic Modeler Society. Now, none of us are members, but if you are a member of the IPMS, then you can take your models along and put them on the show. This is a truly excellent model of the USS Lexington, but the vast majority of the models at the show are military aircraft. That seems to be what everyone loves doing the most. There's very few ships I saw, and of the ones I did saw, there's only one or two liners or maybe cargo ships, one or two, and I mean one or two, not many, and a handful of warships. The other big contingent at the show is military armour, tanks and guns and things like that. It's true to say that plastic's got a really bad press at the minute, and rightly so in some cases if it gets into the ecosystem. But as a modelling material, it has no equal. It's as simple as that. The precision and detail you can get using plastic is second to none. And in saying that, however, there's an awful lot of plastic in this building, and thankfully Extinction Insulation folks haven't cottoned on to this yet, otherwise they'd be gluing themselves to the leaves or trees or whatever they do. Looking at this 124 scale Hawker Hurricane display, you can see the insane amount of detail that some people put into their models. This would have taken hours, an insane amount of time to do a model like this. And it's not the only one. There was some fantastically detailed kits in the entire show. To my mind, the definition of art is simply what anyone wants to call art and what someone else wants to go and look at. And if you look at this diorama, for instance, this tells a story. To me, this is just three-dimensional art, and it's absolutely fantastic. Looks really good from this angle. Don't mind, do you?
Of course not.
Okay, good luck living hard.
So the new one, George W. Bush Castle this way. So you know what I mean? They don't use things like that, do they? So linear accelerator. Linear motor. They say they can get a much more, it doesn't have that slam, it's a much more smooth push, and they can push off much bigger aircraft and stuff.
It's just I suppose it's just a case of dialing up or down.
Yeah, it's much more easier to dial up or down.
Yeah.
Right, exactly, yeah.
But at the moment, that's big decommission. It's just plastic.
That's in as well. I don't know what it's made from, but I think it's part of the magic circle or something. I'm not sure what he does. But he's good.
Yeah. I mean, we've got.
This is my own stash of kits. You might have caught a glimpse of this in the background in Mr. Lynn's workshop. Some of these are rare. Some date back to the early 1970s when I first started. By no means a big stash, there's only 28 kits here. Some guys have roomfuls of kits, much more than they can possibly make in their own lifetime.
Yeah, it's a bit small.
It is a bit small. Well, but it was bigger. I mean, it was the kit supply.
It needs 35 grade figures on it.
Yeah, try to get 35 Londoners from 1971.
So you can get those ICM 1950s Germans.
It was actually bigger. It was an R&M bus, R&L, what do they call it, bus originally. So I cut out the middle section, bring it to the old version of the R&M bus. I'm a Londoner born and bred, and that's part of my history in that thing.
Of course, the show is not just a display of plastic kits. There's also vendors here as well. You can buy any kit that you want. Even if it's a rare kit, you're going to find it at this show. Also, you will find tools to make the kits, reference materials like books and magazines, all sorts of things. You'll definitely find it at this show.
What you could call a standard configuration in that the windscreen came down and then went to the circular bomb aimer section. Yeah,
Very well done.
they are a lovely kit. Sad to say that's not my build.
I was going to say.
You've always got one of those
Beautiful.
horrendous that glass and there's a ship coming out.
Yeah, but I still. Have you ever looked through the edge of the car window on paint? You don't get the same. Yeah, that must have been tough.
He's a model.
They say, why do you get
What do you mean, pen the arse?
getting more while you've got all this to do?
I spoke to her earlier on, Shaq. Go on then, how much have you spent today?
All you got to do is remind him how many handbags and pairs of shoes they got.
See, she doesn't buy that many, and I have more pairs of trainers than she has pairs of shoes.
Well, you're on a loser then,
I'm
aren't you?
losing that one,
You're on a
man.
loser, mate. You have to cheer up a bit. Get the handbags and shoes going. All of us going. See, I'll speak to you tomorrow, no doubt.
All right.
Think about it overnight, won't you?
I will. I'll have a chat with Mike.
Think about it hard. Seriously. Realistically, people's heads, the chin and the shoulders are the same height. Sure, I'm saying people in their minds they think they're big as the neck, but the neck's actually here. This is all right. So, we get any big projects here?
What I don't like about my kids tomorrow, actually, I was moving from I want another make flat. The tenant EA and they didn't get out to buy rights and know a lot about it. So I was seeing her, she said, what are you moving with me? And then when it came for me to have this flat, because the tenant got out eventually, she said, oh, no, I can get it to flat. So I'll be like,
So when it comes down to actually,
You know, the crane, scratchable. You know, the internal, the photo etchable that you do, it's on the empty. There's no inner work. So all I did was choose the square.
Anything good on that kit, I think that's all brown. With a bit of rail and a bit of ladder into it. right, you're out of focus, so there's the blog.
Oh, thanks very much. Yes.
Yes.
From here, so this is the third show. Next week's Bugle Pool, if you're going. You can't make that one.
No, I'm going to a bit of water.
Yeah, you've got to get your junctions. Junction 20.
Yes.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, everyone. Just something different from Mr. Lynn's workshop. Perhaps there will be some build videos at some point in the future. We've got to do something with those plastic kits, so might as well build them. But anyway, nevertheless, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Mr. Lynn's workshop.